Let's get deep card game box that has questions like icebreakers or deep intimacy questions and stuff like that. I wanted to try it and he, unwillingly accepted. There are 3 levels of questions or types of questions. Level 1 is icebreaker. Level 2 is deep. Level 3 is deeper. He just said that we could jump to level 3. I feel like we could too. Do icebreakers
for a minute, so I don't feel like we need icebreakers.
Okay, so those of you who do not know, me, Danny, and Dawn, we've been together for going on 5 years. It'll be 5 years in August. So yes, I've had a lot of time to be aggravated and annoyed by him to go to the deeper level, and ask these questions.
She said yes.
Okay, let's not talk about it. Oh, boom, so they have them labeled and everything. Icebreaker, deeper, and deep. Like he thinking that, icebreaker is too simple.
She
like,
know
no.
everything about me.
I do. We should do that. Like, who knows each other better? Okay. What was that? Yeah, we're talking shit. What country would you want to travel to together? I know this was for me, but I'm happy that I got it for him because he never answers this question for me. I always be like, hey, where you want to go? Where you want to? Because I always have places in mind. But I asked him, he's like, I've never been out of, you feel me?
Does Rome count?
Yes.
Before her, I never thought about traveling like that, so it's not something I really looked into. But Rome, as far as like how the city looks, that's some place I think I might want.
Yeah.
What song reminds you of your partner?
Any raw wave song, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. This is all this man played. Mainly Letter from Houston from Raw Wave. But like any raw wave song, honestly, once the song go to playing, I'm like, that's my man. Like my man love that man. I'm like, I can imagine my man rapping this whole thing right now.
Yeah, what it is. Kendrick dropped some new music. That's what I'm saying.
What's one thing you wish they taught in school and why?
I wish that they taught you more about like stocks and stuff in school. As far as class-wise, I wish that was something they taught you more.
You wish it was like a subject, like a topic?
Because that's something that can really make you rich.
That's probably more something they should have offered in college.
Probably.
Like give people the option, like if you want to learn about this. I think more credit-wise. I feel like they should have taught us credit. And then you could probably go into the whole trading and stuff situation. I feel like that would have been
the actual things that you need to know.
Right, because that actually affects you.
What's the riskiest thing you've ever done? That was my question. I know she had a wild side that she's not telling me about. What's up?
Risky? Like risky?
Like after you did it, you were like, I can't believe I did that shit right now.
Okay, I'm gonna say it from our relationship. I'm not gonna go no further than that because shit. I'm gonna say the riskiest thing I've done while we were dating. Should I even be saying this?
Go ahead, baby. We open. Go ahead.
Oh, we're open?
Yeah, we're in a good place. Go ahead,
Okay, so the riskiest thing I've done, I'm gonna say it was once we got together, we went to the movies and like we did it in the movie theater bathroom.
Whoa. we open like that. Woo! Alright.
5 years. 5 years. I don't care what nobody says.
She right. Hey, that's a story for another video. That's a story for another video. You feel me?
Hey, compared to how we met, I feel like that's nothing.
That's a story for another video.
For some reason, like I'm okay with saying it. Like that was my first time saying it out loud to somebody else, cause like nobody knows besides us. Now we're telling all of you two.
I honestly, until we bring up the story, I be forgetting about it. I am not gonna lie.
Okay. What is the most embarrassing thing I've done in front of you?
Can I say it?
I mean, you can say it.
So as soon as I say the setting, she gonna know exactly what I was talking about. But we was on in Orlando with her dad family, and we was upstairs. And
oh my god.
And at this time, she was pregnant with our oldest. We was upstairs.
I want to be a part of this.
And we was getting in the mood or whatever. And she was trying to talk real, sexual to me. And I think she just slipped up. She looked at me like real serious. I'm gonna do it for her. Give me a second. I'm laughing. She was like, put your dick on my penis. It's like,
What did he say?
I hate him. Why would he tell y'all this? Why would he tell y'all that?
That's the most embarrassing thing I can think about.
Oh my God. I didn't even think about that.
Hey,
Listen,
against you, though.
I was like 6, 7 months pregnant. I was loopy. I was out of it. You know, hormones be going. And I was like tired at the same time. So I'm over here trying to get him in the mood and stuff like that. And it was just a lot. I had the like, you know, the twisted tongue. It was pussy and penis is close. I don't care what anybody says. Like when you're like out of it. Like, you know, you suck.
If you were guaranteed honest responses to any 3 questions, who and what would you ask?
Okay, one would be,
Now give them to you right now.
am I annoying? Honestly. Like, are there times where I just be like annoyed and stuff?
No. We just act too much alike, pretty much. So. But no, I don't think there's nothing you do that annoys me.
Whatever. Anyway. I got 2 more questions. They feel like wishes. Do you want a threesome? Like out of your life? Like with being with me, do you want them?
I think the reason I want one is because you signify as bi, so I just want the chance to see you interact with the female. Just because, I don't know, I feel like that's a sexy look that I haven't gotten to see. You know what I mean? Like,
is that like a fetish for guys?
it's not a fetish, but it's, you know, it's an experience. I'm not saying I want them here and there, like, like, if you
I
want
want
to
this
try
every day.
even.
And I got one more question. How did you feel when I told you like I wanted twins at some point in life? Like whether we go to the doctor or whatever, like I want twins. But how did you feel about that?
So whenever I thought about twins, I thought about boys. Honey, I've never seen twin like black boys, so it wasn't something I could imagine until we saw them. It was literally recently. We
watched
the
the
2
video
boys on YouTube, and I like the thought of it because I want to see the things like how they be saying they could like read each other's minds.
Oh,
this one knows.
I'm afraid of that. Because what if they actually come up with a language and they be talking about me?
They gotta let me
I'm
in.
gonna learn the
man.
language.
They
Because
gotta
y'all
let
came
me
out
in
of
on
me.
that language
Teach
right
it.
there.
Teach me the language. What y'all talking about? What 3 words would you use to describe me?
Loving, because I feel like you're a good mom and you do take care of me. Smart, for the simple fact of like when it comes to like the things we're trying to do, no matter what I'm doing, she gonna be the CFO. Like it's gonna happen.
He comes up with amazing ideas, but I always execute. Like,
I just don't know how to Lastly, I would say probably talented. When it comes to art, like she's talented with that. I feel like she's a talented writer. I feel like she comes up with good designs for my clothes. So it's just, I feel like you can do anything. Thank you, Dad.
Yeah.
Do you think your birth order, youngest, oldest, middle, or only child affected your personality? Why or why not?
Yes, I do. I'm the last of 5 kids. And we were all raised differently. Because I was the baby, so like she wasn't as strict with me. You know, she was strict with them. Like in the house before street lights come on and stuff like that. I was just chilling, doing my thing. Nobody was messing with me. It was never like an issue. You know, but my brothers would be on top of me because they were the ones who were being like, she was being strict too. So it's like, oh, you getting it easy. I used to have to like and I used to just look at them like, come on now. But I like the fact that I'm the baby. I used to always hear my mom say like, that's the last one. Ain't nothing else coming out of here. But no, like when it actually comes to like how I was raised, like it was chill for me. So I keep my position, you feel me? How has your relationship with your siblings evolved throughout your life through today?
Well, unlike her, I'm the oldest. So
and we're the same age.
I can say that I grew up with Shania and Fernando, so I was closer to them growing up. But I still was able to have a good relationship with my brother and sisters from my dad as well, because I was able to see them on the weekend. It seems like the ones I grew up with more kind of are used to me. They're not worried as much because I guess we grew up together, so they know me more. And the ones on my dad's side try to check up on me more because they didn't get to see me that much growing up. I I like where it's progressed and everything.
You like where your relationship is?
Yeah,
Is
I
that
like
now?
it. They check on me now, you know. They tell me their problems and everything. Before they did, they were not open to telling me their problems. I guess because they felt like I was too overprotective.
Because he is, not because they felt. Because he is. There's a difference.
I like to protect my girls. It is what it is. Where is one place you want to have sex where we haven't yet? And I know that was your question. I did not even see that.
I wanted to ask him that.
Ha ha! You nasty.
First of all.
Nah, this is the question. Since you tried to get me that one right there, boom, got her.
Well, obviously overseas, like Tokyo. See, I'm scared to go over there though. Like the language barrier scares me. But I want to be international with it. I want to everywhere.
Because we have done it overseas. Isn't Puerto Rico overseas?
Technically, no. Puerto Rico's in the U.S. But we've been to
Paris
Paris.
is overseas.
Yes.
Okay.
And Canada. It's not overseas, but it's out of state.
Paris
Like
is
it's out of the
overseas.
U.S.
Overseas place you want to do it in is Tokyo?
No, I'm saying like all over the world. Like, all over the world. I honestly don't care. Well, if I have to give a definitive answer, it will be Maldives or Dives. I apologize. I ain't say it right. But like that's one of my dream places to go to, like bucket list places. Staying in an overwater bungalow in the Maldives. That's honeymoon status. And I'm already planning it.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing to talk about. I picked up 2 questions.
You can ask both. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Double jointed. Anyway.
I know my buddy.
The tag team. Okay. So the first question is, how would your 10-year-old self react to who you are today?
He would be surprised. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had anger management issues. And I had subsided grief from my grandmother's passing. I was just not a fun person to be around. So right now, with how comfortable I am, where I'm at in life, I feel like 10-year-old me would just be shocked. He'd be happy, but he'd be shocked. Like, okay,
I feel like he'll
right.
try to fight you. You got happy? You got happy, nigga?
What is this happiness? How long it's gonna take for me to find it? Like, you feel me? Like that type of stuff. You know what I mean? So. But overall, I think he'll be happy. He just will be shocked this time. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm shocked.
You're funny. Okay, so this one says, give your partner a passionate kiss for several seconds.
I put that in there, and I hope I should have left it out before I shoved it. That's all you know.
So you gonna do what the card says, or are you gonna kiss me?